Freedom did not arrive with celebration, it arrived quietly, on borrowed floors, under borrowed roofs, in rooms that were never meant to be permanent. After leaving the house she once called home, Ruth slept wherever kindness allowed her to stay. Sometimes on a friend's mat, thin, uneven, placed beside the wall. Sometimes on a mattress laid close to the door, where every movement in the room could be heard. She learned how to sleep lightly, how to wake quickly, how to take up as little space as possible. She owned very little, a few clothes, basic toiletries, no savings. But she owned one thing completely, her decision never to return. Every morning, Ruth woke up before the sun, not because she wanted to, but because survival required it. She washed quietly, dressed simply, and stepped into the day with determination she did not always feel, but always carried. She worked long hours for small pay. She spoke politely. She smiled when spoken to. She complained to no one, because survival leaves no room for pride. In those early days of independence, Ruth stopped dreaming about the future. Dreams felt like luxuries, meant for people who had support systems, safety nets, and somewhere to fall. She focused only on the present, one day at a time, one meal at a time, one step forward. Some days, the strength came easily. Other days, it came slowly, pulled together from exhaustion and resolve. It was during this season of quiet endurance that she met him. He was older, not just in age, but in the way he spoke, the way he listened, the way he seemed certain about life. He did not rush her. He did not demand explanations. He asked questions, and he waited for answers. For someone like Ruth, someone whose life had often been discussed without her presence, being listened to felt unfamiliar and comforting. He noticed her discipline, her consistency, the way she showed up, even when tired. He spoke about responsibility, about maturity, about knowing what he wanted from life. To Ruth, those words sounded like stability. She was careful, very careful. She had learned early that closeness often came with consequences, that trust could be expensive, that comfort sometimes arrived with hidden conditions. So she guarded herself. She measured her words. She watched his actions. She kept part of her heart quiet. But slowly, conversation turned into familiarity. Familiarity turned into emotional ease. They spoke often about work, about life, about the future, not in promises, but in passing thoughts. For the first time in a long while, Ruth allowed herself to laugh without forcing it. She allowed herself to relax, just a little. She did not imagine forever. She did not imagine rescue. She imagined peace. And sometimes, when you have lived in chaos for too long, peace feels like love. Ruth believed she had finally found a place where she did not need to fight so hard. Then, life shifted again. When Ruth realized she was expecting a child, fear and clarity arrived at the same time. Her body knew before her mind accepted it. Her heart understood before her voice spoke. When she told him, the man changed. His voice became cautious. His confidence softened. The certainty she once had was replaced with hesitation. He was not ready. He spoke carefully. He avoided direct answers. He wanted the situation handled quietly, quickly, as if it could be erased. He offered money. He offered reassurance, but he did not offer responsibility. Ruth listened. She said very little. Inside her, memories rose. Every moment in her life where decisions had been made for her, when her body, her name, her future had been rearranged without her consent. And this time, she chose differently. She chose to carry the child, not because it was easy, Not because she was fearless, but because she was tired of being controlled by fear. She returned to her biological family, hoping, just hoping, that this time she would be received with warmth. But home did not feel like home. Her mother struggled with acceptance. Disappointment lived heavily in her words. The comfort Ruth expected did not arrive. Her father, though visibly hurt, refused to send her away. So Ruth stayed. She carried her pregnancy quietly. She endured questions. She endured silence. And when the time came, she gave birth to her son. In that moment, holding him, Ruth understood something clearly. Her life would never be simple, but it would be hers. Nothing about Ruth's life was settled, except her decision to keep moving forward. This is only part of Ruth's story. If you want to follow what happens next, please subscribe to this channel, like, and turn on the notification bell.